Hey friends, all right, we're looking at the Apocalypse Survival RV, set number KB7173, 1054 pieces, and this also is known as Dale's RV from The Walking Dead. I believe it's in season 1, and it is a model of a 1973 Winnebago Chieftain, and you can see the Winnebago logo there, and it's also got Winnebago logos elsewhere too. So it has stickers as well as combination of a couple of prints. You can see that the entire Winnebago is on a bit of terrain with a fence. I believe that it did have like a small fence because it was parked in an RV campground in the first season. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But you can see it's got, cactus and a couple of skulls. So they've taken some artistic liberties there, but it has a campfire, a couple of chairs, signs for some reason. It has a cloth awning, which is nice, and then the rooftop area. And we'll take a closer look at all the different things that are up there. Along the back of the box, it just shows you a different view and a different view of the back. The back is pretty plain. It just has more of that terrain, but no real detail. And they do try and make this a complete model all the way around. It'll look like a full RV, and it has a couple of indicators here about some of the things to expect. Like it has a exquisite interior is what it says, and what it's pointing out is that inside it has a huge gun rack and some axes and things like that in there. Can be folded is referring to the ladder. You can actually fold that up so that the zombies can't get you. The main door can be opened. You can remove it, of course, from the terrain, and the wheels do free roll. And then you can take the top off the Winnebago too, so that you can see the interior, and there's a full interior. All right, so in this unboxing, we're going to look at the bags, and then we'll look at the instructions. And there is actually a surprise inside the box too that I found. So the bags are numbered 1 through 6, multiple 1s, 2s, 3s, etc. And as far as the parts go, they are compatible with Lego, and they use familiar colors and familiar part designs. So if you've built Lego, this should feel comfortable, and you should be able to build it here too. If you're curious about the size of the tires, that's how big that they're going to be. And just looking at some of these bags here, pretty normal. A lot of white, browns. You build the terrain first. So here's an image, or here's a look at bag 1 where you see the terrain. This is a pretty cool color on that bush piece. So that's bag 1, and then it does have 2 of these 16 by 16 plates, probably to help build up that terrain. One of the bag 2s is this one, and it's all these window and panel pieces, but I noticed a couple of them are printed. So it's got that kind of blood stain there. And there's another one that is, I don't know if it's a blood stain or supposed to be just some sort of, like it's like a flower print on that one. So I think at least 2 are printed. That's nice that they went ahead and did that. It's not my favorite thing to put clear stickers on windows, so I appreciate that they did that. A couple more plates here, and then here's a look at that cloth awning. So it's nice. It looks very similar to what you'd get in a Lego set. Think the boats, the ships that come with these cloth pieces. So probably need to iron that so that I get that crease out of there, but not bad, not bad. All right, and then so stickers. Here's the sticker sheet. So almost everything you saw on that box is a sticker. So all the logos, all the details, license plate if there is one on there, and then some of these details where they look like vents on the exterior. All right, and here's the surprise. It doesn't say it in the listing, but this does come with 3 minifigures. So it looks like you get Rick, Dale with his bucket hat. Oh, it's a bucket hat. I don't know. I think that's a unique Lego, a non-Lego bucket hat part. They may have made that just for this set. I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember Lego making a bucket hat. I could be wrong. And then a zombie. So this really scary zombie here. You have to assemble the arms and you have to put the hands in place. My guess is they could not tell you that it came with minifigures because minifigures are copyrighted. And then maybe it was a last second edition, or maybe they made it so that they could pull it out of the set if needed, because the instruction sheet is also separated out. So you can put the one character together, give him a gun, the other character gets an axe, and then our zombie, oh, he's got handcuffs. That's interesting. So yeah, so you've got that. You can put them all together. All right, now let's look at the instruction manual. So it's kind of a glossy booklet. And you right off the bag one, of course, is the terrain. And I noticed the spacing of the instructions is a little bit on the tighter side. And why that matters is the smaller bricks in here, you're going to have to look a little bit more carefully to see what they're indicating and what they're pointing out. And sometimes that can be a problem if something is a little bit darker. You might not be able to tell what the shape is that they're asking you to grab, which part. But for the most part, if you've built any kind of Lego set before, then you should probably be able to fill it out or fill it in with your brain. Your brain will look at it and know what you're looking at. So that is something. I wanted to point out here, we're starting to build the interior, and there is a toilet in a toilet room. There's no door to get to it, but you can see there's a full-on toilet. You build a nice little bed with a nightstand next to it. And let's go to the next page. There is a kitchenette, a drawer system. And then as we keep building, you see here's the gun rack. So it's all sorts of weapons. Crowbar, a red axe, a couple of other guns and other tools that are all in there. There's a small table in there too. I don't know if that's a lamp or if it's actually binoculars and a stand for the binoculars. But yeah, you'll build out all those things so that until you get all the way to the front, there's seating. You get the 2 bucket seats in the front too. And it looks like they have some articulation, so maybe they can fold. And are they using sausage pieces as armrests? Oh, might be. Yeah, they're using sausage pieces as armrests for the captain's chairs up in the front. And then you can see here, it looks like there might be a mini split in there. So that's the interior part of the mini split just for air conditioning. Yeah, totally built out interior. I did a review a while back for a Mold King truck that has an interior for a living space. And this is a much better interior than in that Mold King version. This is a livable interior, and everything is scaled properly for minifigures. Here's a look at the wheels that are on here. And now that I look at it, it almost looks like the wheels may or may not extend far enough so that they're freewheeling. It could be that when you set this down, it sits on these blocks or those bricks. So we'll see. And then you're building out the roof. So here's a look at what's on that roof. You get like a blue barrel, so that you can think of this as maybe a 50-gallon rain barrel, an umbrella, a chair, and then it has 2 crossbows. This is an air conditioning unit up here, and some other detail there. So yeah, and then off to the side here is some other accessories like a walkie-talkie, camera, 2 canisters, and a stick of dynamite. So you build that top separately so that you can pull that off. That's cool. It's a good way to play with it. What they've done for these instructions is all the previous steps are dimmed out. They're just grayed out. And then when you're doing new steps, they tell you, they put them in full color. Some instructions here too about how to get that cloth piece lined up properly. Looks like they want you to fold it so that it has a little bit of a crease and stays in the shape that you want it. And then let's see, what is this saying here? It's saying that this, oh, I see, these pieces here need to be clipped into these. So these pieces here need to get clipped into some pieces that are on the terrain. And so maybe that's how they solve keeping this stationary while also giving you the ability to roll it around. So probably when you pull it straight up off of there, you're going to be able to roll the Winnebago just fine. All right, and then yeah, that's it. That's the total thing. Would you buy this? What do you guys think of this Dale's RV? Are you a fan of The Walking Dead? Let me know. If you liked the video, please hit like, and if you could subscribe, that would mean a lot to me. Helps me keep making videos. Thank you very much.